Whether you're just beginning or you've been working as a graphic designer for a while, employing the right technology to present your clients with your best work is necessary. Graphic designers naturally require the best computer that assists them in designing efficiently. In many cases, a desktop computer can give a more powerful processor, more memory, and a larger display than working on a laptop. In this video, we've crawled up some of the best desktops that are out there on the market. Make sure you check out the description below for more information and all the latest pricing on today's featured products. Created with power and an easy open chassis for easy expandability, the Dell XPS 8930 desktop computer is designed to expand as your needs do. It highlights a dedicated NVIDIA GeForce GT 1030 graphics card with 2 GB of GDDR5 VRAM. It stars one HDMI 2.0 output and one DisplayPort output. The system is powered by a 9th Gen 3.0 GHz Intel Core i7 9700 6-core processor. Also, it has 8 GB of 2666 MHz DDR4 RAM, an SDXC media card slot, a gigabit Ethernet jack, a 1 TB 7200 RPM HDD, 802.11 AC Wi-Fi, Bluetooth 4.2, USB 3.1 Gen 2 Type A, USB 3.1 Gen 1 Type A, USB 3.1 Gen 2 Type C, and USB 2.0 ports. Windows 10 Home 64-bit is the installed operating system. The GPU is an NVIDIA GeForce 1060 that comes equipped with 6 GB of graphics double data rate Type 5 synchronous random access memory, or it's much more comfortable to remember labeled GDDR5. The graphics card can help make even your most interesting projects pop off the monitor that you want to pair with this machine. The Aspire of Acer comes with a minimalist design, but don't let that fool you into thinking that it implies that it lacks in any way. Normally found mostly in ultraportable laptops, the Aspire comes equipped with an Intel Core i7 CPU along with an Intel GPU. This doesn't make it out to be a powerhouse of a workstation, but the 16 GB of RAM, which is expandable, is definitely impressive. A 2 TB HDD presents you with a huge amount of storage right out of the box. Movies and games look and sound excellent, recognition to the 23.8-inch Full HD screen and Acer True Harmony high-performance sound system with Dolby Audio. The touchscreen brings hands-on fun for the complete family, while the slim, space-saving design looks as good as it is convenient. The Acer Aspire is a quality desktop all-in-one computer that, while on the surface might not be the most powerful computer, the design, components, and affordable price make it one to consider. Experience workstation-class performance in the iMac design factor with the Apple 27-inch iMac Pro with Retina 5K display. The iMac Pro is what Apple calls its most powerful device, and one which is specifically marketed towards professionals, especially design professionals. With its stunning 5K 5120 by 2880 Retina display on its 27-inch screen, the iMac Pro also claims an incredible paper-thin 5mm design like its sibling, highlighting a 3.2 GHz Intel Xeon WX core processor and 32 GB of 2666 MHz DDR4 ECC RAM. The iMac Pro is created to manage demanding pro workflows such as pro video editing, pro photo work, advanced graphics editing, virtual reality content creation, and a real-time 3D rendering. Also, the iMac Pro has 1 TB of all-flash storage, which has a 3.3 GB a second read speed and a 2.8 GB a second write speed for loading large files and launching apps faster. It highlights a 10 GB Ethernet port, which is up to 10 times faster than the 10/100/1000 megabits per second gigabit Ethernet port found on the previous generation iMacs. Next up on the list, we have the HP Envy 34. The company started its redesign by considering the user and the environment. For the new Envy Curve, all-in-one computer has a display that interacts within a space. The dynamic degree of floating glass is inspiring. The challenges of the system was to maintain the beauty of something so thin and fluid without sacrificing any of the power and performance that users desired. This led to separate all the components that weren't directly powering the display itself and to engineer them into the base. The result is one of the thinnest all-in-ones ever made. The 34-inch curved screen has a micro-edge border, and all four sides are creating the illusion that it's floating in mid-air. The visual impression is beautiful. The impact, immediately immersive. The result is an all-in-one product with the refinement complement any environment. Fuel your creativity with the Surface Studio 2 multi-touch all-in-one desktop computer of Microsoft, which is intended to handle your workflow and support better gaming, mixed reality, and VR. This spacious yet compact system highlights a unique stand design, which can be set in an upright or flat position to accommodate your prolific process. In desktop mode, it can be employed regularly, like any standard desktop computer. However, once it's laid back into studio mode, you'll have a simpler time sketching, painting, and editing on its widespread 28-inch 4500 by 3000 resolution PixelSense display. Moreover, it also supports 10-point multi-touch input through fingers or the included Surface Pen. This enhances its accessibility and productivity substantially. Powered by 2.9 GHz Intel Core i7-7820HQ quad-core processor, 32 GB of DDR4 RAM, and an NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1070 graphics card with 8 GB of GDDR5 VRAM, the Surface Studio 2 is competent of handling everything from daily tasks to professional-grade software like Adobe Creative Cloud, SolidWorks, and Autodesk. For storage, it's provided with a 1TB solid-state drive. Should you require more room, you can connect external storage solutions utilizing its one USB 3.0 Type-C port and 4 USB 3.0 Type-A ports. Coming down to the best product on the list, we have the Apple iMac. Apple weds high-res 5K visuals into its smooth 27-inch iMac with Retina 5K display. With a 5120 by 2880 screen resolution, this iMac presents 1 billion colors and 500 nits of brightness. The Retina 5K display also highlights the full P3 color gamut, which gives a larger color space that shifts away from conventional white LEDs to red-green phosphor LEDs that more equally represent red, green, and blue. With more open colors, the images will appear more vivid and reveal greater detail, with more stability and precision. The iMac's processor has been updated and now houses a 9th gen 3.6 GHz Intel Core i9 8-core processor that can be overclocked up to 5.0 GHz, as well as 8 GB of 2666 MHz DDR4 RAM in a 2x4 GB configuration that can be enhanced to 64 GB by utilizing a 16 GB module in each of the 4 SO DIMM slots. Visuals are powered by a dedicated AMD Radeon Pro 580X graphics card with 8 GB of GDDR5 video memory, and for storage, there's a 1TB PCIe SSD.
Thanks for watching. If you liked what you saw, then hit the like button and subscribe to our channel if you loved it. Take a moment to hit the bell icon so you'll get notified of all our new latest uploads.